The first thing is you've just stand up. You've somehow managed to either untie the belt or just gotten the lapel out under the belt. So we want to grab a partner and just do a double grip like this and throw our legs on our partner's shoulders. And when Jing moves here, I try to put my weight on Jing's shoulders and just keeping here. I can pull a lot, I can push, so it's quite nice. So we can just move here, and when our partner wants to do a leg drag, either leg, I just hide my heel into the fabric of the gi. So it stops the leg drag and then I go straight back. The other way around, same thing. I just put my heel inside the fabric. And then some people might want to throw my legs over here. I try to put my leg into this little crease over here and just push and pull and try to recover my little lapel surfing position. And if my opponent wants to push my legs to the mat, I hide my heel again and try to get the little pocket here with my heel, and that also stops the movement. And then I can go straight back here. So grab a partner and let's do this for a few minutes. Change on your own pace. Try some passes, hide your heels into the fabric. There's a little pocket that comes here, so let's try it out and work from there. So, now that we have some control with the lapel before we go into any of the guards that we have today, that looked very nice. And this is not a place that you wanna hang out for long, so it might like stabilize the situation and then you start working for whatever comes next. So we've gotten the lapel, we've been here for a few seconds. I go to the opposite hip of the lapel. I do a little lapel lasso here, and then I try to curl with my calf to get the leg closer, and I do a little sit-up and try to grab the lapel from underneath my opponent's leg here. So I go here, I fold to my side, and then like a knife I go with my pinky, try to sever the ACL, whatever is here, and grab the lapel here. So now we are in worm guard, and this is quite nasty for Jing because most of my weight is on the lapel and it's pulling his neck and upper back down. So it's hard for him to regain posture here. If I want to, I can try and put all my weight on my calf that's in the wormhole here, so I can just hang out here and make it more miserable for him. But now that we're here, we have the leg behind Jing's ankle here. I want to posture up, go from elbow to your hand, and then just do a basic technical stand-up and sweep the leg here. And if this leg stays here, you just push it between your legs. You can keep the lapel grip at all times and then work on your passing from here. You can go to mount, try to get the back. You can start rolling for berimbolos if you're a cool guy, and so on. So once more, and let's try it. We've been here for a while. I do a little lasso, stand up, sit up I mean, get the grip here, and then just technical stand up. If that happens, it's okay. You can start working the passing anyways. So it would be ideal to keep the grip at all times. So once more, or should we try it out?
Once more.
Right. Here, little lapel lasso. Sit up, feed the lapel to my free hand, switch hand, and then posture up, little technical standard, and then come here. And whatever you like, you can do from here. But yeah, nothing else to say. Let's try. We are going for the worm guard. So I hip out a bit. I do my little lapel lasso. I put my shoelaces on my opponent's back. Let's turn up a bit. So I go in like this. And when I turn my hip back square to my opponent, it already begins to tighten. And then I try to squeeze this leg close or just keep it there with my calf. I'm not going into De La Rima or anything like that. It's just a little sit up, switch, and another switch. Like so. Let's give it a few more minutes, I think, with this little detail. Raise your hand if you have any questions, and I'll come and see you.
I have a question. Can I show it again?
Yeah. So here, I like to hip up a bit. It's like almost like when you're pulling guard with the collar sleeve, but here. Then it's easier for me to put my lapel lasso in. I like to think that I put my shoelaces on my opponent's lats, and then I square my hips back, and this is already a good place to be. Then I just sit up and do the switch, and do the sweep from here. So let's work on that for a few minutes, and any questions, just hands up. Yeah. So that was a basic worm guard sweep. And you want to go for that sweep if your opponent's the opposite leg is quite close here. If they step it back or they just have a weird stance that the leg is super far, I can start attacking the leg that is still close. So I've been here, they move this leg super far because they're trying to do something. I go both legs to the hip. I switch my top hand, thumb down, like so. I reach for a little like K-guard action here. I go behind the knee and I try to get my leg through again. I feed the lapel. I try to go with my thumb up, and then I square back in. Now I have the squid guard here, and I can control the hip from here as well. When I turn back, I usually find myself close to the leg again. So now I go behind the ankle. I can also pull my opponent in a bit, so they have to step in a bit. And then I do a little double ankle pick here. So I just push, go here. I try to control the lower leg. So I'm gonna start passing from here and working on my passes. So you can figure out your way to pass here if you want to do something else or whatever. So we've been here, little lapel fighting. I go thumb down, leg on hip. Now my shoelaces go to Jing's hip. I go thumb up behind the knee, and then I try to come back with my hip square to my opponent and go for double ankle pick here. Push, pull, little stand up here and try to work from here however you like. Once more. All right. Gather around, gather around. So, what I failed to mention earlier is that you are not going to the squid guard from the lapel lasso, because if you're playing here and your opponent steps your worm guard leg way back, I have to switch my strategy and go to the hip, and now I want to put my heel on my opponent's hip, thumb down, reach for the knee, thumb up, and then I square back. That was the technique that we were trying to do just now. But now, the same start, I go from here, thumb down, I feed the lapel in now, because I'm going to invert a bit. I go thumb down, and I try to get my hip to my opponent's knee. When I go down from here, I try to get my opponent's knee on top of my chest and my belly. And from here, if you want to really secure this position for a little bit, you can pull with both hands and just remove the slack from the fabric. So it's harder for my opponent to move. And if you're thinking about getting a knee bar here, just make sure that this knee is out. If I'm here, I'm, for lack of a better word, fucked. So here, bring the knee out. And when I want to sweep from here, I just want to do a little one of these things and try get my opponent on the mat. And then there's all kinds of stuff you might want to do. So a little inverting squid quad action. So I go here, the leg might be far, or I just want to do some cool shit. I go thumb down here, and I try to go fast and violent, and then I go work from here. Once more?
Yeah. Not further. More slow and not so violent.
Okay, faster and the other way around.
Becoming faster, more violent.
Slow motion. So I'm here.
Please not violent. Way too many Mintu shots yesterday.
Yeah. For me, it's easier for me to feed the lapel to the other hand when I turn the thumb down. So I go here, hip up, hip down, and all your opponent's weights should be on your massive thigh here, like on top. The femur or whatever is in here is straight, so it doesn't take any force from you to keep your opponent here, and then just sit up. Okay, that's true. Sometimes I want to do my lapel stuff and my opponent doesn't like that, and then they put their knees down and try to go for a half guard, and then they start pressuring on me and whatever. Instead of hanging around here, I keep my one hand on my lapel with my thumb up, and then I go near the collarbone here. So if Jing keeps pressurizing on me here, I just flip this lapel in front of him. He might not even know that it's happening. Let's turn a bit. So what's happening here, if he keeps pushing on me, I punch my knuckles to his neck, and with this hand I pull it tight. So if he starts passing here, I try to be sneaky and go here. I can finish from here, like so. If he starts pulling up, I want to be close and either finish from here, or if he like manages to stand up or something, I can work like sweeps and a little control from there. But try to get here, there in half guard. You can just feel it out, how it feels, and you push their neck, and with the lapel hand you pull, like so. That's all. Let's try. I'll come and see you guys.
Asking for the white belts. That's for me.
So here, Jing wants to come to half guard. I'm thumb up here and thumb up here. I'm near the collarbone. If he doesn't want to smash, I pull and get the lapel over. If he tries to come and pressure me, I try to get the lapel over when he moves close.
So let's stand up a bit. You can see, I hope you can see my hand here on the collar here. That one pushes and the one on top pulls. So I'm doing a movement like this, but my opponent's neck is on the way. Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're here, and then, and if you feel like it's not working, try to find the correct place with your hand and talk with your partner. It's how it hurts the best.
Is in there?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So give it a go, and we have one more after this. So let's be quick. So we'll go back to the worm guard stuff. We've gotten to worm guard. You're here, here, and here, as you remember. So, everyone here? Now, we want to do some cool spinning shit. So, posture up again. Get your leg to the front. Smack your forehead to the mat. And then spin to the back. And you can be here. Okay, the lapel. This is quite secure as well. And from here, again, you can do your own stuff. So, once more, before Christian comes in. I go here, here, and then I posture up. I bring my knee to the mat. Face to the mat, and without kicking my opponent, I roll back and I try to get my shin behind his knee. If he doesn't have his belt, I can look for the bolo bucket here, this little thing in the pants we have. It's called the bolo bucket. So you can grab that, push, and drop him between your legs, and then go for a little collar control. And this is nice. You can hang out here for a bit. So we are running out of time. Let's try that one quick, and go from there. You want to bring this leg in front of your opponent first, like so. Then smack your face to the mat. For some reason, I find it easier if I'm forehead.